Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Farming Simulator 2022. We are in the month of September as the sun starts to set, and we're waiting for these sunflowers to be ready to be harvested. Hopefully, that is in October. Well, those aren't sunflowers, these sunflowers, and those sunflowers over there. So let's go to bed and let's see what October brings to us. Well, I think we have scared away all of our Instagrammers now as it is time to harvest our sunflower field. So this is what today's episode is going to be about. Well, not that cotton, but our not sugar beet, our sunflowers. And we have our harvester already lined up and ready to go. So I think we just need to unfold things here. I thought I unfolded you. Unfold. I swear there's just some fun times with this tractor, or harvester, I should say. There we go. We can get things fired up here. And what is nice by how we have things laid out, and let's make sure my driving skills are somewhat acceptable. Wow, you really sit high up here. Not the best of views. Of course, as we've discussed before, I would probably be super distracted otherwise. All right, let's find a good spot. I think there is good. So we are going to be looking to make some good money from all the sunflower that we'll be harvesting, as we do have the oil mill production. So quite excited about getting this done here today. And as you saw, we already have our tractor and trailer lined up to offload. So we are in a very good position. And hopefully we can buy this field, you know. We don't have any need for cotton at this point, so, you know, maybe we'll pick up a contract to harvest it, but we definitely won't buy that field with the cotton on it. So, not a cotton picking minute do we need that. So, nope, not today. But, ooh, speaking of today, October is a beautiful month. So, maybe we'll find Instagrammers here, but I think they'll be by the lake. That's where they'd be hanging out, those photographers and whatnot, as opposed to, well, the landscape photographers would be out. They'd be like, ooh, let's get this action shot of this farmer harvesting his field. But if you're doing people photography, portrait photography, definitely they're not interested in what's going on over here today. So, but we are, because this is going to be money. Super sweet money. So this shouldn't take too long. So let's not beat around the bush, and let's get some harvesting done. We are slowly getting there. It has been a bit of a slow haul here to get these fields harvested. Yeah, fields. Technically, there are two separate fields. But as you saw earlier, we do have our tractor and trailers all ready and raring to go. We'll see whether we can make it top. We should be able to make it all the way up and then partially back down before we fill up the hopper. Yeah, not a huge fan of this view. So let's go here. Ooh, we've drifted a bit too. So, ay caramba. So it is amazing how quickly you can get the Elmcreek drift here. So yeah, I guess I wasn't fully lined up when I made the turn, but it's fine. It's fine. It's all fine. Yep. Okay. I thought we'd at least make the turn, and we still might, but it's looking ever so doubtful. One of the things you'll notice too, there is a hill here, so the John Deere harvester does run into a tad bit of an issue as we climb up to the top. Hill's not as pronounced over there, but on this side of the field, yeah, it is a little higher. Uh-oh. And we're gonna have to be prepared to pump the brakes here. Can't remember exactly how many liters this is. 16,000 maybe. There we go. 15,855 liters. So we will just bomb this around, head back down to our tractors and trailers, even though probably should have just brought them up, but hey, it is what it is at this point. So we'll just get ourselves down there. We've almost emptied the harvester, just under 8% to go. I had thought about hiring a helper as we delivered this load to our oil mill production. However, even though I saw it, I mentally had not accepted the fact that we have a second trailer there, but that's fine. It'll be fine, right? So what we'll do is get ourselves all set back up here again. And what I imagine we should be able to, I think, at least finish this. And then this should fill up the back trailer as well. And as I look, obviously that will get harvested. Oh, let's make sure we don't experience the full Elmcreek drift here. Let's make sure we're well set up. That should be fine. Yeah, that corner, not a huge fan of it. Now, we might expand this field, and it's something we'd have to do before we plant again. We could cut down some of those trees, expand the field a little bit out, or it's also a good spot for potential production we might need to buy. But more farmland is good, and obviously I do enjoy the up and down ability, so. But once again, nice spot maybe for a shed or some productions. Things we've got to think about. Should probably have a look to see what else we need to do. Oh, missed a stalker 3. Oh my goodness, come on. There we go. Well, it's fine. It's fine. We'll jump around and grab those towards the end. And the other thing is, we need to have a look to see what else we need to do around the farm this episode. I've already got plans for what I think we'll take on some contracts for next episode, if they're still around. Okay, we think we can. Come on, there we go. Yeah, bit of a struggle, but once we can turn off the harvester and then just come right back down, gain some speed. I feel the need for some harvesting speed. Okay, yeah, that's not the next Top Gun movie line. So let's, while this is going down, so there's some contracts. I do want to see if we have anything to sell. So one of the mods I have installed is this one, time-saving stock check. And as you can see, in the month of October, selling milk. So we're going to have to probably borrow a bit of cash or maybe sell a few things so that we can sell that milk, because we actually do not have anything to transport that in. So that's the best month. Everything else looks like it's waiting till November. Eggs. Oh, that's going to be a huge, huge payday. So definitely, I don't have a problem borrowing any money, because we are going to make bank when we sell those eggs in November. Once again, thankfully, this is a simulation game. Otherwise, ooh, yeah, I don't know if anybody would want to buy those eggs that have been sitting out for months and months and months. Yeah, so things that, that are coming for us. Not an investigation by the Food and Drug Administration or whoever that takes care of agricultural issues. That would be horrible. We'd be in trouble for sure. But we are going to make some good money. So I think we'll probably have to borrow another $15,000 to $20,000, and that will give us sufficient funds to buy our needed transport for the milk. And I would say by I think before next November, or actually next October, I should say, we will probably have bought the dairy, or maybe put down our own dairy. But I think we'll just buy the dairy that's on the map. So then we won't really be concerned about the selling time for the milk. We'll just deliver it to production and make more money that way. Train! So this is going well. I can't wait for this money train to come in as well. It's going to be glorious amount of money for sure. You cannot underestimate the value of the productions, and that oil mill production with the canola and now the sunflower oil going in, or sunflower seeds going in and making sunflower oil is just glorious amount of money. Yeah. Now, I probably should have brought the trailer up here because, yeah, we're going to have to do a little bit of a dance with that little bit, but it's fine, right? It's fine. We can manage, and then we can go back down. I think that's what we'll do. And then we will deliver what we can. Okay, we think we can. Come on. Yeah, it's time to upgrade the harvester. I'm not sure whether this one can get a bigger, stronger engine, but this harvester has struggled. Oh. And I stopped that just a tad too soon. But yeah, this harvester struggles at the slight incline, and I be honest, I don't know if that's all harvesters. It can't be. It's got to be better engines can make this climb, and it's not a very big hill. Come on, make the turn, make the turn, make the turn. You can do it, John Deere. There we go. Okay, so let's back this guy up. It's easier to turn the harvester off briefly to make those turns. So now we can just bomb down the hill at a whopping 9 kilometers per hour. Watch out, world. Here we come. And then what we can do is we'll unload the rest into the trailers. I imagine the fact that we'll be able to get all this in, and then we'll set a worker off on that last patch. We've got enough, $1,700. That should be fine, right? It'll be fine. So yeah, definitely we're setting ourselves up for some good money. And I think we'll continue keeping these as sunflower fields. Oop. Experienced that Elmcreek drift. I got distracted by the fact I want to have a look at our planting season. So if we come into here, so we have until March. Ay caramba, Sargon. Ay caramba. We have until March to make a decision onto expanding the field boundary over this way, as well as hopefully buying that field there where the cotton is. Yeah, no, we're fine. We're gonna have to come back up anyways. This little patch is a little bigger. Because the other thing when we was thinking about expanding the field for up and down sake, as much as I love having lots and lots of sunflowers, I don't think I want this entire area to be sunflowers. So I can imagine if we buy where that cotton is, you know, we can combine these two fields, or this field in front of us and that cotton field. This field here would remain separate, and we could plant a different crop. So then expanding the field isn't as big as priority, except for the fact that, hey, it gives us more crop, right? So, which is good, because we likes the monies. Stop and unload. Yeah, I really need to get a pressure washer because all my farm equipment needs a good cleaning. Yeah, I don't think this is going to fill up this back trailer. No. But what we're going to do is we are going to head over here. And we will put this on a worker. But what we're going to do first is we're going to do this little bit here. Because I can pretty much guarantee you the harvester is going to have a problem with not that tree, but this tree, this last one. I'm pretty sure it would have a bit of a battle with. So we'll just do this little bit of the headland, and hopefully this isn't going to prove me wrong by having a problem. But there is a track in the back, so I think it'll be fine. So we can come in, set that off on a worker. Just hop in here in our beautiful new Fendt. It does need an engine upgrade, but it was an upgrade on the Massey Ferguson that we sold to get this. Well, sold to help pay for part of this Fendt that was on sale. And I do wish there was a little bridge going across the pond so I could do a shortcut, but no can do at that point. So we'll follow the local roads and traffic bylaws and all this stuff, except for that, you know, optional stop, right? If they really meant for us to stop there, there'd be a cop to give us a ticket. Isn't that how this works? Ooh, I wonder if we have any sunflower contracts. I have not yet looked, but it would be glorious to get more sunflower. Now, I believe that's our canola, so I think we're gonna have to move part of that. So let's come in with the first trailer, unload it. We'll have to make sure our production is going as well. But yeah, if we could, now, there are other delivery points for the sunflower seeds here, but I do not believe any of the contracts will actually say, please deliver to me. They have very rudely made business deals elsewhere. So we'll deliver this. We'll come in to our production. We will now activate the sunflower oil. We can already see, oh, we're out of canola. Well, no, it's still incoming. So yeah, we've got that stored. It's not going to produce anymore, so that we can deactivate that. But let's hop out and hop. Excuse me, who parked that there? Let me through. We'll just move the canola oil to see how many pallets spawn. I think we'll have a total of 12 pallets because there was 8,000 liters stuck in storage because it had nowhere to spawn. These are 1,000 liters a pallet. We're getting close there. How many do we have? 6. That is 9. 10. Come on. Is there a 12th pallet? There we go. Right in my way. 12 pallets of canola oil. So that's going to be some sweet money. The next thing is, let's have a look in our contracts. Corn, sugar beet, cotton, soybeans, oh, sunflowers, There are a number of sunflower fields that need to be harvested. So 325, 269, not the best of return on investment, but we are in sunflower mode. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to borrow this equipment. We will also come down and which one do we want to borrow? Let's borrow this and we will accept this contract. Okay, so we are going big to go home here on a bunch of sunflower contracts. So we have field 75. Where's all our contracts? Okay, let's go back and look. We have 30, 36, 75. 30. Where's 36? The small guy over here. And 75. Okay. So let's hop in. There we go. Let's get all this set up and over to field 75. I am just finishing getting all the little bits on our field here. As you can see, both fields 100% clean, done, and dusted, as some would say. Now what we're going to do is we will empty this 22% into our tractor trailer, and then we're going to actually send our harvester over to field, I think it's 30. In fact, you probably saw the messages of maybe they popped up in the recording or not, but we basically are very close. Well, probably 30% on field 36, I think it is. Or maybe it's 75. 75. We have 2 harvesters that we've borrowed to get that field started. And now what we're going to do is get this one on field 30 on the go. So field 30, it's fair size. Hopefully we'll get some of the contracted harvesters over here to help. But for here and now, we will get a worker working on this. Just going to drop off the last little bit of sunflower seeds from our harvest into our oil mill production. Yeah, field 75 is going pretty quick. I was really hoping field 56 was going to be up for, whoa, my dude, up for some contract work, maybe next month. But we might have already moved on to bigger, better things that we want to accomplish. So, and some different things as well after doing a lot of harvest work on sunflowers. Now, we will have to see where, oh, where. Feeding grain south, feeding grain south, feeding grain south. Okay, well, the good news is all those are going to the same spot. We're going to get this over to field 30 in the meantime, and then we'll jump over and take care of field 75. As you can tell, field 75 is quite small. However, we do have the 2 harvesters on it. Now the question is, will they get into a harvester standoff, or will they continue to play nice? And it looks like for the most part, they're going to play fairly nice. Now I wonder, let's see if we can hop into the one I want here. No, this guy? No, okay. So they're going to have to come back up once, at least. So this harvesting head is it's foldable. I like it. It looked quite small when I picked it up. Ooh, worker A. I wonder. Okay, it's the lead harvester. Yeah, it's a smaller harvester than the John Deere. We're at 72% here. But I'm pretty confident that this will hold both. That trailer set there. So we'll find out. Then we can get these over to field. I think we'll send one. I think we'll send the small one to field 36. This John Deere will have a tag team with our John Deere at field 30. So this is a great quick way to make some money. I took 3 contracts, borrowed equipment from 2 of them. So yeah, we are using up some of our money. Okay, we'll get a standoff here. Yes, there's a harvester standoff. Okay, so we'll take control of this fella. We'll come around and we will see whether, yeah, that harvesting head is a tad small. Yeah, to be very careful for YouTube purposes, to be very clear, we're talking about the sunflower harvesting head not having a wide enough width to take care of that. But hey, we worked it out. It's all good. Yeah, just by the hair of the chinny chin. But not bad. Not bad. Quick and easy. Most of this field was done while we were finishing cleaning up our own field, so you know, one day maybe it would be nice to have a second harvester on the farm. Now we could always lease them, but we are so tight on cash. So, oh, hey, dude, hold your horses. I'm not sure why. Oh, because he's full. He's done. Okay. All right, let's take control of you. Let's move you out of the way. Oh my goodness, this might not even reach. We might have to bring over our trailer. What do you guys think? Do we think the game mechanics? Okay, clear. Okay, just. Nope, hang on. Try it again. Not the best angle to come in from. Inquiring minds would like to know. This is embarrassing. Maybe we come in from this angle. Hey, there we go. We got it. There we go. Let's take over the John Deere. Now this John Deere and this trailer is from the same borrowed contract. So hopefully it doesn't have a problem. There we go. So let's quickly unload these and then we'll move on. Yeah, I think we can easily overtake this harvester that's on the way to field 36. Yeah, we can bomb right past it. They had a stop sign anyways. It was, you know, double red, double yellow lines. It's fine. It's fine. Well, that's our first delivery. Technically, we've completed field 36, although we still have to harvest it yet. Field 75. 80, what? 80% complete. I'm confused. Oh, I know why. It's because it counted most of this towards field 36. I'm going to say that's a little cheeky game mechanic issue. Hey, dude, that's not where field 36 is. I'm not saying the fact that the helper was probably following the best directions. It's kind of like Google Maps, where you're like, you know what, I think I know better than Google, and I'm going to take a different route or ignore Google's advice to, you know, detour from your normal route. Yeah, I probably ended up taking a longer way. Yes, and partially because I thought field 36 was further south. But neither here nor there. There's no video evidence of that. But this field won't take too long. We do have both harvesters now, both John Deeres, I should say, now working field 30. So we will quickly be making some nice money as we wrap up these contracts. Getting very close on field 30 here as well. These two John Deeres are sending this sunflowers a Dear John letter. Okay, that was bad. But as you can tell, we are almost full up here. So I think what we're going to do is apparently run into the contracted harvester. Almost. He dodged it. We don't have that much room left, but we will quickly deliver this down to Feed and Grain South, and then we will pop right back. This is trailer number 1, unloaded. Well, almost 3, 2, there we go. And now we can just unload trailer number 2. And there is trailer number 2, all nice and done as well. Let's have a little look-see at our contract status. Field 75 is done. Looks like we've potentially over-delivered 200 liters. That's weird. And then we still have a lot to go for field number 30. Let's hope what we can deliver from field 36 will complete that. In the meantime, we actually do have another standoff here. John Deere versus John Deere. Nobody wants to make the next move. But you know what? I'm going to interject in here. I've got a bias, and I definitely want my John Deere to win. So we'll come in, take care of the contracted harvester. We'll just back up. Yep, back that up. And the crown goes to my John Deere. Well, while that fight was going on, this guy's like, sir, ma'am, somebody, I'm full up. Hello, you want this done? So we'll just come in here. Much easier to pull the truck under than actually try to control the harvester, because that does not have too much of a reach, but it is all good. Reinforcements have arrived here at field 36. Of course, we use the contracted John Deere because, well, it's for contracts, and that's what we're doing right now. And I don't want any more wear and tear on mine. And at this point, it's a free rental. So what we can do is we can quickly finish this off. And then feeding grain south is not too far away. It'll take us just a hot moment to get there. So I'd like to think today has been a fairly profitable venture, even though we're down money at this point. We will be making a good sizable amount of cash by completing these contracts. That should allow us to buy the milk tanker that we do need. Now, I hadn't just planned on borrowing the money, and we still might need to borrow some, but originally I just planned on borrowing it all. But I'm like, wait a minute, it's sunflower season. How many more sunflower fields can we do along with our 2 fields? So we grabbed these 3 contracts. And I think it would have been a little too cheeky to bring down our John Deere as well. It is a small field, and I think the field might have been done by now, except that harvester there, that red and white one, which I'm not exactly sure the brand of Nova it looks like, doesn't actually have a very large tank. And yeah, did not notice the call for unloading, so it probably sat here a little longer than it needed to. But the worker was happy. He's like, I'm on the clock, you pay me, it's all good, sir. I'm happy to sit here. As opposed to just hopping out to the tractor trailer that was right next to it. It's like, nope, not my job, not what you hired me for. So, but it's fine. And I really would love to have this header. It fits so much better on the farm, because basically its storage width is the width of the harvester, basically. And it just extends out, it unfolds like a transformer. Amazing. Yeah, and this is getting near done. I think, yeah, there's gonna have to be 2 passes going up and probably 2 coming back down. It's just my guess. Going to be like the last field where we were just outside the width. As you can tell, that sunflower harvesting head is quite small, yes, compared to this one. So size does matter when you're trying to get fewer passes done. Yep. Let's just leave it there. So this is going well. We're going to have to, in fact, our John Deere, given the fact that we can make the turn a little faster, might actually be the one. I think we might have another harvester standoff. Entirely possible. And as you can see, this field is 90% done. Now, I think it's calling for 90% done because we have delivered already all of its, all the amount of sunflower seeds it needs to have to finish the contract. Yeah, we're going to have to come back up just because of my lazy turn. That one stalk you can see right there. And I don't think that other harvester is, yeah, no, not even. Not even. You can definitely see, oops, I missed a stalk. It is what it is, folks. Let's just finish off field 36 properly because we want all the sunflowers. And we have standoff number 2 underway, and the John Deere coming in strong. Well, actually, we'll stop. You can see there was already a break in the sunflowers here, so we'll let him finish his. We'll finish ours. Turn things off, make things go a little tad faster to unload. Now the question that we're going to have is, the sunflowers we have in our John Deere, are they ours? You know, we've been cheeky before. I remember almost stealing some canola, but I think we'll be fine. Let's hope. With that, we can now deliver this to Building Rain South, which is just, well, south of us, next to some fields that are currently not grain. There it is. Nice little shortcut underneath. Now, I do believe we are going to have to bring some of the sunflowers that are currently in our trailer, because I think we need 11,700. And survey says, oh, just enough. So now we can get, well, we have a whopping $10 of harvest income because we had to fill up our harvester with fuel. So 4,700, 2,000, 4,300 or 2,300. So that's $9,000 we should be collecting here. Or 8,000, otherwise known as 8,245, because that's right, we borrowed the equipment. And the good news is, this is all ours. So with that, we'll deliver this to our oil mill production. Next time, I think we're going to take on some other contracts. We will definitely be taking care of the moo cows. So with that, I would like to thank you all for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye for now.